Oh, the CEO fucking.
I saw you coming. I saw you coming.
Sure you did. This is Victor Ortiz. He's the guy that has the brain injury.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if it is.
Has he been here before with this kind of thing?
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Somebody giving you a problem?
Not giving us a problem, but he needs to get home. He's totally gone.
Where's he at?
Right there with the walker.
Is it Victor?
Huh?
Is it Victor? Oh.
I think so. I think you guys have been here many times picking him up.
Mm-hmm.
So we meet again. So they apparently they've asked you to leave, and you're not leaving.
I'm waiting on a ride.
A ride from who?
From usually it's the people who pick me up.
Yeah, and who's that usually picks you up? It's not the Brunswick Transit, or it's not the Medina County Transit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When do they usually pick up?
At 40 after the hour.
Well, you missed it then, buddy, because it's almost 4 o'clock. It's 3:57.
Listen, I haven't called them.
You haven't what?
I have not called them.
Okay, well, did Applebee's ask you to leave because you were causing a disturbance and they cut you off and wouldn't serve you any more alcohol?
No.
Because that's why they called us.
They got water.
Right, because they're not going to serve you any more alcohol because you're intoxicated. Again, because you're an alcoholic, right? I know all about your brain injury, but I've also dealt with you. This is probably the 12th time, whether you're at Home Depot or you're over here at Applebee's, where you're out.
I've had 3.
So Victor, it's not a problem of how much you've had here, but the problem is that you drink all day, every day. Now I'm looking at this picture. Is that me? Nixon Matthias? It is. Cave, you remember?
Is that Jones?
All right, good.
This is water.
All right, so you're waiting on Medina County Transit?
I'm waiting on anybody.
Well, you can't stay here. They've asked you to leave, and you're refusing to leave.
Uber.
Right.
Uber or anybody.
Okay. Well, do you have the Uber app? Are you going to call for an Uber?
I don't know Uber's number.
Do you use Uber?
I don't use Uber because I don't know their number.
Well, it's not a number. It's an app. It's an app on your phone. 14 headquarters.
No, it's not an app on my phone.
It is. I use Uber.
Well, you
Can you
use
contact
Uber.
Medina County Transit. See if
Call me.
any pickups at Brunswick Town
On
Center
number.
in the
Don't
immediate future.
get picked up. I got money to pay for them.
So what brings you out here today? Just grabbing some food?
Okay.
Because last 3
I
times.
want to get a haircut.
Okay. Did you get a haircut?
No.
All right. Yeah, because they're saying that that you were drinking in here and that they cut you off and that you became disorderly because they wouldn't serve you any more alcohol. Kind of the same last 2 times.
I didn't become disorderly.
Okay. Well, the way you're kind of raising your voice at me right now could be construed as being disorderly because you don't hear any other customers in here talking that loud, do you?
Hello.
Hello. All right. So we're. This is just. Ultimately, he ends up getting a ride back to his place. He does have a. So that compounds the issue, but he's also a hardcore alcoholic. So are you all paid up here?
Yeah. and if I have to pay,
I know all three of my scrunchies.
So he's paid out. He's ready to go.
Let me make sure.
It looked like there was a receipt on his desk there.
Yeah, he's all settled.
All right. And then are you the manager on duty?
I am.
All right.
I am.
Because I'm going to have to come back and have a talk with you because apparently
Yep.
every night your alarm's going off and we're responding
Yes, we
down here.
know.
and it's,
We know.
so-
We're having someone come out Friday to look at it because we think it's our office door.
All right. All right. So maybe bypass that zone
We are.
because
We're not.
yeah, because you already passed the three free ones and you're up into the $250 offense
Yeah,
time.
no, I told,
if
I
it's
told
going off
my
every
GM.
night, that's going to wrap
I know,
up quickly.
I told my GM.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I don't know who to call.
Well, so Victor, this is the problem. So you leave your apartment, you come out here, you get intoxicated, and then you have no way to get back home, and then you put the burden on other people to try to get you back to your house. The one time from Giant Eagle, some kind lady stranger, ended up trying to give you a ride, but then you gave her a hard time, so she decided not to give you a ride. Remember that? When you fell down in Giant Eagle?
No.
You don't remember that at all? I was there for that. And this nice lady was going to be nice and give you a ride so you didn't get arrested for disorderly conduct. And then you gave her a hard time getting back to your apartment. I think she ended up dropping you off like halfway or something like that. When are you going to quit drinking? Because this is compounding your problems. Right?
When I get into another place.
Go ahead. You're going to quit drinking when you move?
Yeah.
I guess it'll be south. He needs to go from Applebee's down to Laurel Square. It's Victor. Stand by my last name. Victor, what's your last name? I want to say Ortiz, but I know that's not right. What's your last name, Victor?
I'm not telling you.
Do you have your ID on you?
I'm not telling you.
Do you want me to arrest you then for trespassing and disorderly conduct, or do you just want to give me your ID?
Torres.
That's what I thought. It's Victor Torres. He's got an address down on. I mean, every time I'm out with you, I'm always nice to you, and I haven't arrested you yet, but yet here we are again. You keep repeating this pattern of behavior that are getting.
What
the police
is your
call.
name?
Officer Mummert.
I'm Victor Torres. I got I got a master's degree in chemistry.
Okay.
So what do you have?
What does that have to do with anything? I'm the police officer. I'm the one in charge here, and you're causing a disturbance, and you're getting ready to be arrested. What do degrees have anything to do with?
I have a master's
I don't
degree.
Grab your phone, grab your bag. We're going to step outside here. I'm done disrupting the people in here.
Right here.
So the BTA bus will be here in 15 minutes. You're going to have a seat on the bench out front, and you're going to wait for them. So go ahead and put that in your pocket.
What do you want?
I want you to put that phone in your pocket. Or do you want me to take it?
Foreign degree.
Do you want me to hang on to it? All right, I'll hold that. You want me to take your food too? I'll hold on to that. We're just going to walk out to the bench right outside here.
Ay, Dios mío. ¿Por qué es que me llevan?
All right, vámonos.
Let's go.
You want help
¿Por qué
up?
es que me llevan? No. I can't handle my own.
Business. I know. That's why we're here. All right, Victor, give me your hands.
Please, take it easy.
We're gonna step outside and have you have a seat on the park bench.
No.
Because once the bus gets here, I don't want to be dilly-dallying in here trying to get you outside. I want you to be ready.
once the bus gets here.
Yeah, we're not going to smoke right now.
What?
Put those back in your pocket.
Come on, let's go.
Take it easy. I don't want to. I don't want to leave.
Is there any way they can just come over right here to Applebee's where the police cars are? He's highly 24. It's going to probably be an hour for us to walk there.
I don't want to leave.
All right, Mr. Torres, you've been asked to leave, so you could either...
Well, there's the bus.
Yeah, the bus is literally here. It's waiting for you at Giant Eagle. So now is your opportunity. They've asked you to leave. We're asking you to leave. You're refusing.
I don't want to leave.
Okay, you're under arrest for trespassing, Mr. Torres. Go ahead and step up. Stand up. Come on. You're under arrest for trespassing and disorderly conduct.
What the hell?
Mr. Torres, I've been polite with you. I've tried to be helpful with you. Place your feet against mine. Stand up. Come
Wait.
No, we're done waiting. Come on, Mr. Torres.
Let's go. Come on. There you go.
Grab your walker. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Grab your walker. We got all your stuff.
There you go.
All right, start walking this way. Or else we're going to have to call a squad for you if you're too intoxicated to move under your own power. He can't ride the bus. This is gonna be a 29. He can't even walk. Well, let's see here. You're gonna have to use your walker, sir, because there's not gonna be tables all the way to the door.
What?
Put both hands on the walker. I'm going to study the walker for you. Just put both hands on the walker. All right. I'm not going to let the walker get away from you. We're just take one little step at a time here.
Not easy.
All right, well, that's where we're going, nice and slow. But the tables run out here, so take smaller steps. You don't need to take strides that long. Take smaller steps. Keep your balance. Both hands on the walker. Let's keep your feet inside the walker to help maintain your center of gravity, okay?
What is your name?
Officer Mummer, put your hand back here on the walker for me, please. There you go. Now keep your feet up closer to the walker so you're not getting overextended. Take another step. You're getting too far back. All right, hang on. You're going to get wrapped up on the carpet here. Okay, step forward. Come on, you're way overextended, Mr. Torres. Step forward. You're going to fall. Take a step forward. Forward. You're thinking 29.
It's not easy.
It's going to be an issue on the bus. You know it is.
Yeah, you can't even get on the bus, yeah. Yeah, that's fun.
All right.
That's safe, that's fun.
One small step forward. Step.
You guys are making it hard.
We're helping you. No, keep using your walker, sir. We're going to call an ambulance for you. You're too intoxicated to get on the bus by yourself. I have worries about you trying to get back into your apartment unescorted. So we've got to get you sobered up. So
I'll call an ambulance.
Yep, an ambulance is coming. Go ahead and put your hand back on the walker here for me, sir.
I got.
It'd be nice to take him out, or we bring the cot in.
You just want to sit here until they bring the cot in? You want to do that? It'd probably be easier.
Please.
Okay.
I want to sit
All right.
there.
Let's do that.
Thank you.
Put your foot down.
Wait.
I think he may have. It's
Oh.
All right, just have a seat right there. Put this stuff in the food there.
The more reason for us not to deal with them.
Well, you see, I mean, what am I gonna? Yeah, I mean,
you can't even make it too.
how's he gonna get down the aisleway off the
Yeah.
bus? It's just it's not gonna work. I'm gonna talk to the staff, see if someone will do a statement as far as the trespass being asked to leave.
Yeah,
And,
tell them not to let them in here.
right, yeah. Where'd the manager go?
I'll go get her.
Awesome, thank you.
Hello.
How are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm gonna pony up to the bar.
How you doing?
Great, how are you?
I'm good. I feel sorry for him.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, we tried helping him, and he just, unfortunately, he comes in here intoxicated, you know, and then it just causes a disturbance. So we have a municipal bus here, but he's too impaired. So he's going to we're going to call an ambulance down here. He's going to have to go to the hospital. He's caused disturbances here multiple times before. I know I've been here at least 2 other times.
Yeah.
So do you want him, but you want me to trespass notice him that he's not welcome back here?
Just so my people don't have to deal with that.
Because he shows up intoxicated. He's a hardcore
Yeah.
alcoholic, so he'll leave his apartment already intoxicated, and then and he also has the traumatic brain injury, so that just compounds issues.
Right.
So yeah, while we're waiting on that, I've got a trespass notice out there. We'll get him trespassed. As far as the charges, did you ask him to leave and he just refused to leave, or what?
Well, yeah. Yes and no. He was like laying in our booth, like almost sleeping. So we got him up, like he sat back up, and that's when I went over and I was like, I can get you a water, you want some food? Like I tried to get him to eat. He didn't want to eat nothing because he was mad I cut him off and I want to give him any more drinks.
How much was he served when he was here?
He only had the 1 drink and 1 shot.
Okay.
And then he was just sitting there, and he was like, "Call me an Uber." I'm like, "We don't do that. You have to do that on your own."
Right.
For an Uber, and then he just continued to sit there. He didn't say anything about getting the bus.
Okay.
So that's why.
So while he was here, did he get disorderly with you guys, like yelling,
He was just
swearing,
loud.
anything?
He was
So he's
loud.
just being loud,
Yeah,
and
he was
that's his
loud.
norm.
Right.
So all right, so I'll go get the trespass notice, and we'll at least get that done. So hopefully it won't be a problem. All right. Management doesn't want to pursue anything as far as disorderly trespass, but they are going to trespass him. So I'm going to grab the trespass notice, have it filled out, and serve him. No, thank you so much for staying. He's so intoxicated, you wouldn't be able to get him off the bus, and it would just be a liability for you folks. And I appreciate you hanging out and staying and trying, but he's going to have to go to the hospital and sober up.
Okay.
So thank you so much for checking, though. You don't need a bag or anything, just the cot. It's Victor Torres. He's just so messed up he can't walk. I mean, we were trying to get him on the bus, but it would just be a liability for them. You know, he would just fall and, yeah. As soon as you see him, you should recognize him.
But he's not
Just a cot, yeah. You can't even walk.
Is he by himself? Or?
Yeah, he's a hardcore alcoholic. So they came up here, and then they served him 1 shot, 1 beer. They cut him off. So he was like falling over, like passing out and sleeping in the booth. And then he's just being disorderly, refusing to leave. And so we're trying to, the Medina County Transit bus was here. We're trying to get in there. So, like, I had to pick him up out of the booth to get in the walker, but then, like, it's a huge liability. Like, you just can't.
Yeah, you just gotta take him.
And I hate to do it to the ED. I mean, but I got.
You gotta come to the clinic for sobering up, right?
Yeah, that's it. But he just can't walk. Like, if we try to have him walk out here, he's gonna fall. So just put him in the cot and.
Where's he at?
Right here to the right.
Hi. Hi there. How are you?
All right. Yeah, I mean, I've dealt. I think the very first time I dealt with Mr. Torres was here. He had taken like an electric scooter from Giant Eagle and rode it over here to grab a bite to eat, or went to Home Depot or something.
That was me.
That's where I met him.
Yep, that was
Or
me.
no, maybe he took one from Home Depot and was going over there, but it was something along those
That
lines.
day we didn't even serve it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
he just
So
rode over here on a scooter.
That day he was a little bit
right here to the right.
Hi.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm very good.
Yeah. What's going on? Why are we here? Do you know?
No, I don't.
No, we're not here because you're violent. We're just making sure you're okay.
Get you guys involved.
I'm okay.
Well, these officers asked us to have us take you to the local ER right down the street there. Okay, so we get you checked out, make sure you're okay, and I get you evaluated. What do you think about that? Okay.
I'll tell you, I'm okay because I need a couple of staples
Staples.
removed.
Perfect.
We'll take you there and they'll do it. On my head surgery.
All right. Well, let's get to the hospital and we can look at that for you.
Is your walker?
Can you have a seat on our
Hey,
cot?
I'm gonna move it real close. You can't stand up.
We're gonna have you sit on our cot right there. Is that okay? What's your name?
Victor Torres.
Oh. There you go, bud. Nice job.
Swing your feet up. You got a brazier. Right elbow or left elbow.
A little bit of bleeding. Torres, easy. How you spell your last name?
Torres.
All right, gotcha.
Victor Torres.
And what's your date of birth, Victor?
Can't figure anything out either. Press to release. Oh, press here. Okay. Oh, press the blue. Yeah. Color code. Boom.
Have we transported you before?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yep. Take some tater tots.
Yeah, there you go.
Margarita here.
Get those beer pub pretzels.
Oh, yeah.
Those are awesome.
Highly recommended. Does he have his bag? Did anyone grab his bag?
You know, they just the walker.
Okay, let me look for that. Bag in there, yeah. Cell phone's in there.
I hate doing this to the hospital system, but like we don't have anything.
Yeah, I'm with you. No. His cell phone is in here.
I haven't been.
Along with some snacks.
Anything.
Squeeze nuts.